Welcome, welcome to the channel Constellations Earth. I am your master cosmologist and the head cheerleader to the stars with a message about the upcoming new moon in Aries happening on March 29th, 2025. This is also a partial solar eclipse, and I am super jazzed personally about this lunar event, this energy. It feels so splendiferous. And that's not a word I use very often or ever, really, but it just burst through. And I think it's with reason because we are really ending a really tough, grueling year-long cycle with the solar eclipse that happened last April. And I, for one, am so over it and so done and so ready to move on to something different and exciting and new. And this feels like it. So let's give some quick details and then we'll start pulling some cards. I highly recommend you go back and watch my preparation video as well. I did a lead up video that's going to give you extra insight and preparation work, a simple meditation that I can't stress enough how impactful I think it might be for you. Go watch that and then click back here. That's the order I would suggest you do it in. But that's only because I don't want to rehash what I said in there. I'll touch on it briefly, but mostly we're going to talk about some different information and data that I'm picking up on. Yeah, so March 29th, 6:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a new moon, which is also a partial solar eclipse. It will be visible in a very small segment of the world, kind of Greenland, northern Canada, eastern seaboard, New England, as far down as I think New Jersey, which the view isn't going to be as great, but that's the vicinity that you would be able to see it in. And the degree that the new moon occurs at is at 9 degrees Aries, 0 minutes. This is the quintessential degree of Aries. It is the I am that I am. And I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. To me, this means new moon, new me. That simple, that clear, and that potent. Now, I have seen software say that it's 8 degrees, 59 minutes. The difference being seconds astrologically between the software I'm using and other software. However, if a tool works for you and it gives you the best results, then if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I'm claiming 9 degrees full on, just because it's so potent and literally it's a matter of seconds that we're talking here. 9 degrees of Aries is the quintessential degree, and it feels to me like just such a reset button. It's kind of like on an electronic device, that little itty bitty button that you stick a pin in for your pen and hit reset when it's blah, 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 glitching out. I feel like the universe is giving us that moment at this lunation. The decks that I'm pulling from are the Tarot of Curious Creatures and the Dreamweaver's Oracle. These together speak volumes to me because of some math, some star points that I will mention briefly here that are a cascade effect and a domino effect that happen over the next couple of days after the lunation. The significance of the Dreamweaver's Oracle title and energy is Neptune being at the final degree of Pisces. It really does feel like it's calling the Dreamweavers together. You're onboarding your dream, which you will sew and weave and blend and merge into a beautiful synergy with others. And the Curious Creatures is symbolic to me because it's Aries. It's the quintessence of Aries. The animal nature resides here. Being an animal, the human animal, our animal nature, and also our uniqueness. This is the most unique degree of the entire zodiac, where you have fully individuated and you know your genius and you know who you are and you know your soul note in the collective harmony. This deck is all pictures of human forms with animal heads and animal characteristics. There's this X-Men quality that I feel like is going to happen starting at that lunation and then over the next couple of days as we head into April. I really wouldn't be surprised if some people felt empowered to carry around staffs or bows or like big, like Neptune's trident, and just start going to the grocery store. Like, this is me, bitches. Yes, I carry this power. Yes, this is my staff, and you will respect my authority. Or also just realizing, oh shit, my X-Men powers are now fully active and I can shoot laser beams out my eyes or something. It's going to be that cray-cray, in my opinion. The card that I pulled for the previous video, I wanted to just show it real quick because I feel like it has another meaning that I didn't mention in that video, which is you can see how there's an axolotl and a dragon on this card. And I had said that, oh, you know what? No, this is, I'm misspeaking. I didn't use this card in the preparation video for the new moon. It's actually in the Neptune in Aries video, talking about Neptune transiting, ingressing into Aries, which happens right after the event. So that's why it's getting all kind of jumbled, mumbo-jumboed together. I had said that we were going to grow into this dragon from this little itty-bitty axolotl, this little tadpole, essentially, and go through metamorphosis over the duration of Neptune and Aries. So that's what this lunation is setting us up for. But the other hit that I'm getting with this particular card is that you will walk around like a Clark Kent, a mild-mannered reporter, but underneath it, you're actually Superman. It's a hidden dragon. You walk around very cutesy and normy, but underneath, don't F with me. I will pull my dragon powers out on your ass. That's the kind of energy that you're going to step into after this series of events. Now, one of the things that I keep hearing over and over today is Anno Domini. Anno Domini, which is Latin for Year of the Lord. It actually really does read like the starting point of a new era, a new existence, a whole new life for you. So I feel like the reason Anno Domini specifically is coming up as well. Oh my goodness. I'm releasing control energy at the bridge of my nose, and that's related to Anno Domini. Year of the Lord, meaning you become your own Lord. You become your own master, and nobody can puppet you. Nobody can control you. Nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody has that power or that right or that authority over you any longer, because you have claimed, fully reclaimed your providence, your self-dominion, your self-mastery. You are the captain of your ship and you have both hands on the wheel and you are steering. That is a superpower in and of itself. Now, the cascade or domino effect that's going to happen immediately after, over the next couple of days, is the eclipse, new moon, happens March 29th. And then later that night, you know what? The bridge of my nose is going Rudolph, so I'm going to talk about it. I'm just going to be bold and upfront. You have a chakra behind your nose that has to do with dominion and self-authority and self-control. That gets fucked with. They mess with it. They being the powers that shouldn't be, the puppeteers, the control factions, and they basically pierce it and pull you around by it. When you break free of it and you remove it, guess what you get? You get a release of all that pent up energy. So boom, there it is. There it is. I told you dirty little secrets. I'm not afraid to whistleblow anymore. I am just not. Anywho, March 29th, that evening at 10:33 p.m., Mercury retrogrades back into Pisces from Aries, crosses that 0-degree mark, and meets up with Neptune. Where? At the very last minute of the zodiac. You can't make the math up and the synchronicity, the ballet. What I feel like this is a stroke of genius. And I was shown a finger kind of like touching the button of your third eye and granting you a form of enlightenment. And I called it a stroke of genius. Neptune's trident is just gonna like pierce your, ooh, that's an interesting visual. Pierce all three of your eyes and give you this gift, give you this X-Men superpower abilities, a stroke of genius. I'm getting a little scared now. Be brave. That's one of the messages I'll also relate for you. My soul, as I've been going through all the craziness that I've been going through lately, has told me, don't be scared, be proud. Don't be scared, be proud. Be brave through this. Whatever it is, you're going to get through it. It's going to be amazing. And it'll be worth it. And it's going to be a gift. It's going to be a bless up. So yes, we have that stroke of genius happening at the last degree of the zodiac. And then on March 30th, Neptune enters into Aries. Highly recommend you watch that video, Neptune in Aries. That, I think, really is where the physicality of the X-Men powers starts to juice up. It's like the costume change where you actually adopt the character and you're like, holy schmolies, I am Superman or Wonder Woman. And everybody grabs their new stuff and goes to the grocery store and freaks some normies out. Can we organize that? Will you guys rally with me and do that? That sounds hella fun. You know, Halloween can't be the only day that we get to be freaky deaky weirdos. And then anyway, on March 31st, Venus retrogrades over the North Node at 27 degrees of Pisces. That degree means two things to me. It means a lot of things to me, but two that are coming up specifically. The end of daddy issues and waiting for a superhero to come and save you. You become that superhero and you save yourself and you go live your own amazing life. The second is the gate 36-6 is the powers that shouldn't be will destroy themselves. Those whom the gods wish to destroy, they first make mad. Venus is going to do a neener, Oscar Mayer Wiener. You thought you could take me out. Ding dong, you thought the witches were dead, but surprise, we've united. We've gotten our superpowers and we're here with a vengeance. Get out our way. So yeah, that's the cascade effect, the domino effect, and let's pull cards. I never know what's going to come out of this little conduit. It's always a surprise and it's always fun. Oh, I just saw the Fool 2.0 and I'm such a shuffler. I don't like to peek. I don't like to cheat. I don't like to but I have to. This is Anno Domini. You go from, this deck is rad because it has the Fool, the regular Fool 0, and then it has 2.0 with the infinity symbol. You can barely see it There, you can see it a little bit. So this is a 0, Anno Domini, where you leap from being a pup, like a newbie, new kid on the block, and you get growed up real quick. Growed up and glowed up. And you become fully mastered, fully healed. Those infinite codes start blinging in your DNA, and you've become the 2.0, the 2.0 you. And I got a ding on my computer. Confirmation. But let's pull some cards. Maybe I should have left the Fools out. Oh well. If they jump back out, they'll jump. What else is going on at this new moon solar eclipse? No. It's like, no, use the Oracle deck first. It's a secret. Okay, that's why we're not getting anything yet. Now we're gonna combine. I'm not gonna look at it yet because it's a secret. It's top secret. Oh. It's so top secret, I'm screaming it to the YouTube universe. Not very good at keeping secrets. Ooh, this is a new one for me. It's a pretty card. Oh, okay, this is crazy. When the birds sing gratitude with the Knight of Swords. My immediate hit was Sirius, avians, blue avians, and then look at, she's an avian too. This is a big DNA update. Twinning. Look at the, I don't think there's anything happening near Sirius that day. No, nothing major. Maybe there's an asteroid or something. But there is definitely groundwork that's been already previously laid that starts to fire off and activate and express. That has to do with avian, Sirius, Syrian genes, genetics. I'm going to read this card. And what a swashbuckling heroine she is. And she's holding a sword. So she got in her car. She went to the supermarket and she's holding her staff and she's not afraid to be like, I am a superhero and I'm here to buy bananas. Move. Move, please. You're in my way. When the birds sing gratitude. Gratitude as the essential power of manifestation, the law of praise, saying thanks in advance of goodness. Right now, you are being reminded of the quickening power of the law of praise, saying thank you before actually receiving those good things you desire in life is a magical, sacred act. You may have been taught to say grace over your food, blessing it and giving thanks for nourishing your body. Most people know to say thank you after receiving something, expressing gratitude for what they have already. This is a conditional gratitude. You need the result to be there and complete before you feel it. The true manifesting power of gratitude is the declaration in advance of your needs being met. You do not need to rely on anything being in the outer world before you express appreciation for it. Saying thank you is the abracadabra of life. It calls beauty and grace to you, reminding you of your humility. As part of life, you are a grain of sand on a beach, blessed to live this brief time on earth. Gratitude is the key to your question right now. Can you be thankful for whatever happens? Can you show appreciation for the highest good of all and not just for yourself? Can you see this adventure called life through the eyes of gratitude, humility, and kindness? Yes, be thankful for all that you have experienced up until now, all your loved ones, fresh air, the food on your plate. Be grateful for the divinity in you. Look around you. All things are sacred. Praise what you see and what you don't see. Miracles are waiting for you to call them to life. It's a beautiful message, but I don't feel like it's the meat and potatoes of the eclipse and the new moon. What it reads to me as is the lead up, the attitude to hold in you that all good things are coming, that you are about to receive blessings and magic and miracles in your life, and to sit in the energy of absolute expectation of them, even if it feels very hard or difficult. I know it's only 2 days, but I feel like too, it's going to be a little crunchy and hard to go through this series of events. And it might feel like it didn't arrive, or you didn't get your package on time, or did it get lost in the mail? It's coming. It's coming. It might not come right on the dot. It might take a couple of days to fully arrive. So remain grateful in advance. Remember, your blessings are arriving. And it does feel like these powers are equivalent to miracles and magic. And you've waited a long time for them, and you've worked really hard for the return of them. But yeah, more than anything, I do really get that blue avian. So take that as it resonates or not with you, but you do attain your one true note at that time, which I think has to do with the video that I published about channeling your soul name, asking for your soul name as preparation to this event. You get your name, you get your title, you feel your genius, you onboard your talents. So how could you not sing your one true note? You just sing it loud and proud. I think that's what I got for you today. That resonates with this card too, the Knight of Swords, you know, just like delivering that clarity of voice, that clarity of, I know who I am, and I'm not afraid to be brave and say it, claim it, state it. That's powerful. It's powerful. Tell me how it went for you, or how it's going for you on the lead up. I'm curious. I want to hear. Share in the comments, and I'll see you guys again on a future video. Thanks. Bye.